And it's all about a feminine rising event, feminine rising retreat. Awesome stuff. Welcome back to Daytime Live, and we're joined by our beautiful sister, Tifara Neteru, who is here to tell us all about her Dark Feminine Rising Retreat.
Greetings.
How are you doing?
I'm great. Thank you for having me.
Great to have you. All right, so when Jamaicans hear the word dark, you know, them get all kind of negative connotations, kind of spooked out. So give us a full meaning, though, behind this retreat for women.
Well, firstly, there's no reason to be spooked out by the word dark.
Correct.
Because we're dark people. It's simply that. You know, our ancestors never really called ourselves black. They never called themselves black. So the word that they used to describe themselves was dark, because we're dark people. Mm-hmm. So this retreat is for dark women. Dark Feminine Rising is about empowering black women to rise out of self-hate, rise out of womb illnesses, rise out of toxic relationships, traumas, all of the things that black women face today. I spoke about it a little bit before the last time I was here, about some of the womb issues that black women face. And so that's what this retreat is about, helping us to heal our wounds and rise out of, you know, negative energy, anything that's holding us down.
I mean, really and truly, when you check it, you know, chronologically, in the beginning it was dark.
It was
and then
darkness.
The word,
exactly.
Which preceded light after.
Everything comes from darkness.
the darkness.
Exactly.
That is the birthplace.
You speak of healing the womb, mm-hmm. and the importance of women healing the womb. Why is it that women should know about or know more about healing the womb?
Well, our womb is a center of us, you know, it's the center of our creative energy. It's the center of everything we are. You know, our womb energizes us. So it's essential that we keep our womb healthy, you know, and today, black women, dark women are faced with a lot of womb issues, from fibroids, PCOS, infertility, you name it, our women are facing it, and a lack of confidence as well. You know, so everything comes from our wombs. We have a disconnection from our wombs, a very negative relationship with our wombs. And I know you guys are men, so this may make you uncomfortable, but it really shouldn't. We really should be comfortable having these conversations. You know, women have a very negative relationship with their menstrual cycles. So that's one of the things that we'll be talking about at the retreat. How we can have healthy relationships with our menstrual cycles and have an awareness of it right throughout the month, so that we're more healthy. Because when we have a healthy womb, we're healthy in general.
Awesome. I mean, all right, if I can just interject a little bit, since we're about to segue into, you know, what it means for the men involved as well.
Yes.
But I mean, as the center of life, so to speak, you know, you expect that these things will come with, you know, a lot of responsibility. So most times when I see women going through pain and stuff like that for their menstrual cycle, mm-hmm. you know, I take it upon myself to remind them that really and truly, like, a situation like this or a place like this where all things come from, you expect that extra will have to be done in order to maintain it, to take care of it, to nourish it, to, you know, get it to a point that it can bring forth the best possible life. So, I mean, you know, it's important to highlight these balances. So I applaud you for what you do.
Absolutely. Care of the womb is very, very important. And I know we live in a modern world, so we don't really think about what ancient women were doing. And the truth is that ancient women were making sure that their womb was a part of their self-care. Mm-hmm. You know, so their menstrual cycle was important to them because it told them a lot about fertility, and, you know, that is an indication of our health. So it's important to think about your menstrual cycle when you're thinking about woman care in general. And it's important also for a woman to know how to behave right throughout her cycle. It's a 28-day cycle, so it's not just what's happening to us for the 7 days, or, well, 7 days is long, but, you know, 4 to 7 days of the menstrual cycle. But outside of that, there are other changes happening in our bodies as well. So it's important to know those changes.
How can men get a better understanding of this thing?
talk to women, communicate with women, and just be a listening ear, be more understanding. That's it.
All right, so this retreat, tell us what it offers, tell us when it's taking place, where it is taking place, all the details.
Okay, so it's next weekend. It's a weekend retreat, which is pretty short. It's a very different retreat from what is usual. I mean, there are lots of retreats held in Jamaica, but there aren't very many for us. There aren't very many for women. And we are in need of it most, you know. So I decided to create this space for us. We've been asked also to create these healing spaces for women. It's necessary. I wish we had more healing centers for women. So it's 2 days in St. Anne, the 28th to the 30th. The Friday night, we're going to start out with some grounding. Mama G from Charlestown Maroons is going to be there to help us with some grounding activities. We're going to have some great food by Ibo Spice for the entire weekend. And the next day, we're going to have some yoga. We're going to do some yoga. All the women are going to get womb massages. We're going to get a little bit of pampering. Pampering is important for our women. Our women need softness. Our women are a little bit too hard, so we need to learn how to be soft, how to care for ourselves, how to nurture ourselves. So, and then we're going to have a womb intelligence workshop. We're going to have a clearing blockages workshop. And then later in the night, we're going to do have a sister circle with some dancing and chanting and, you know, getting in connection with each other, in connection with nature, because we're going to have a bonfire by the beach. So it's going to be a very, you know, kind of kumbaya, but, you know, getting together and enjoying each other's company, learning, sharing, growing together.
Kumbaya, good something, man. So I don't know if you noticed my attention being drawn to the box you have on the table there. I say a gift.
Yes.
So you have a giveaway, but this is for next week.
It's for next week, but it's some products from my website. Mm-hmm. It's for women. It's from a self-love box that I sell on my website for women, because I want to encourage tropikinaturals.com.
Say that again.
tropikinaturals.com.
Okay. All right.
So TROPIKI naturals.com. So I have a womb, if you can see it. Okay. I have a womb tea, yoni steam, and a rose butter. I have a sage with some rose on it as well, and a candle. It's just to encourage women to take care of themselves. Right. Yes. Have some time for you to nurture and love you. And
where can we find you on social media?
On social media, Dark Feminine Consciousness on all platforms.
That's it. All right.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for
joining us. So remember, the giveaway is next week, so just stay tuned. And with that, Daytime Live will be